Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. So here we are again with a new episode for the Revit architectural tutorial series. So in our previous videos we have discussed about how you can place the rooms. If you go in architectural tab, here you are having an option to place room here. Okay, so how you can place those rooms respective to as per your project requirement, then how you can create after that how you can create the room schedule also. Okay, so this we have discussed in our previous videos already in detail. For that one, if you want to place the room schedule again, so I will show you quickly that how we are creating those room schedule also. So for that one we have to go to the here insert annotate. Here we are having annotate tab. In annotate tab you will found color fill option. From here you can mention here color fill legend. Simply you will be placing it here and those room legend will be available here as well. So as you can see here, we can see the color of living room is also same here, whatever we have mentioned. And if you want to change the color for anyone, then again you can simply go to architectural tab again in the room and area. Here you will find the color scheme option. Then from the color scheme you have to first select as for your rooms. Okay, because we are selecting for rooms. If you want to change color for anything, like say for this bathroom I need a green color, then simply apply okay and the bathroom will be considered as a green. So right now we don't have any room that is named with the bathroom. So let's say if we want to change the color for the toilet, then again we will be going here and we will be searching for the toilets. Let's say this one toilet, we will be changing this to green, apply okay, and here okay. So as you can see here, this is how you can change the color as per your requirement. Now in this today video we will be discussing about how you can, what is the concept behind the room bounding. Okay, so let me quickly delete all those rooms and we'll be creating again with the concept of what does actually the room bounding means. So let me delete this and let me delete the room separator also. Okay, now let's say if we want to place room, what is our steps? We have to simply go to here in the architecture, then in here on the room we'll be simply clicking and we are placing in inside any space or room. Okay, so like this you are placing, right? After that, for the tag you can simply click on the tag room and you can mention the tag. Okay, this is the main concept. And let's say this one also, if you want to place space here, but this area we are having open space. From this hall entrance kitchen is open, then from kitchen corridor balcony is open. So here if I go and place the room here, it will be considering full space as a one room. But let's say if you want to give a client the particular kitchen space separate, particular balcony space separate, and this portion separate. So for that what we are doing earlier, we have to create a room separator. Okay, so let's say here we are creating, let's say for now here we are creating room separator, and here again here we are creating room separator. Okay, now after creating room separator, if we are going to place rooms again, now it will be taking only for kitchen separate, for the balcony separate, and for this whole separate. This is how you can make the separate for each one. Okay, now here after that you can mention the rooms like kitchen. Okay, and then here you can mention it as a corridor or balcony. Okay, you can mention here as a balcony. You can change the numbering also as per your requirement. And if you don't want numbering here, if you want the area to show, then you can also show the area. Let's say if you want to mention here the volume or area of this particular room, then how you can mention. For that, if you are selecting any of these rooms that you have placed, okay, so here you will be seeing some parameters are there: area, perimeter, volume, and unbounded height. So for let's say if you want to show the area here, for that one simply you have to select this tag family. You will be going inside this edit family. Here on the name of the number you have to replace this label. Okay, you will be clicking on the edit label. You will be transferring this again back to its original parameters list, and from here you will be transferring the area in the label parameters option. Okay, apply okay. Now load this into project, and now you will be getting a room name with the area. So if I am selecting this one, you can see here we are having a room name kitchen and the room area. Okay, so if I'm selecting this one, let's say, so we'll be getting around approx data 129 square feet. Okay, if you want to change the units, that also you can do. Okay, so let me come back to our main point, that is what is room bounding. So whenever we are placing rooms inside any of the boundaries, so you will be seeing it will be taking exact boundaries. Okay, and when the spaces are open to each other, like this room, this kitchen and balconies are open to each other, so in that case we have created the room separator, then we have placed the rooms. Okay, now let's say if you are having a bathroom inside this same room, okay, attached bathroom inside this same room, let's say here we are having a bathroom, and we don't want to give this room as a only the room space data. We want this room that we have placed to include this toilet also in this particular room area or volume, whatever we are sharing with the client. We want to show the exact volume or area of this room including the toilet also. But right now, as you can see here, once we click, once we drawn here our new walls for the toilet, automatically room bounding has been separated from that new modeling. Okay, so if you want it, this particular room bounding to include this toilet area also, so for that one you have to simply select these walls and you have to make room unbounding uncheck from here. Once you make the room bounding uncheck from here, it means these walls will not be considered as a room boundary. So the next, this room will be taking those boundaries, the last edges. So this room will be excluding these boundaries from his we can say obstruction, and it will be considering those outer edges of the room. So let me uncheck from here. Now you can see again our area has been included with the toilet, and if I control Z, you can see here in this case the toilet area has been excluded. But if I control Y again, you can see the area is included again. So this is how the room bounding is affecting. So as per your requirement, how you want to share the areas with the client, you can uncheck those room bounding properties from here. So this is how whenever we are placing the rooms inside any space, the room automatically Revit is placing, because those walls are considered as a room bounding. Okay, if there is no room bounding, then we have to create the we have to go to architecture, then we have to create the room separator. Okay, let's say if I have unchecked from room bounding for this wall also, then this outer area will be considered, this outer area room also will include this toilet area. Let's say we have unchecked from here, as you can see here, right? So this is how the room bounding parameter is working, and how you can place those room bounding as per your requirement. So we have discussed both, how you can place the room simply, then how you can create the room separator. And if you don't want the room separator, if you want to include any area in the particular room, then simply you have to make that wall room bounding parameter checkbox uncheck. Okay, you have to make it uncheck, and those area will be also considering in the same room or space boundary. Okay, so this is a concept of room bounding that you should be aware. So thank you guys for watching.